How to reduce customer support tickets for good. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how you can reduce your support tickets and lower the burden on your customer support system. So let's get into it. Now make sure to check the link in the description to get started with improving your customer support system and making sure that you have an adequate knowledge base that will enable your customers to be able to find the solutions that they need without having to create multiple different tickets that are going to cost you so much more money to resolve and to fix. So make sure to check the link in the description box down below. Now, after that, there are a couple of things that a company does need to build their own knowledge base, and a knowledge base is a very integral part of any kind of business. And support tickets usually come in when a customer can't find an answer to something that they want, and usually it's the last resort that they have. But most customers don't actually want to contact support. All they want to do is have a good self-service knowledge base. So if I want to reduce the amount of support tickets that I'm getting, I need to first understand where they are coming from and what are the possible categorizations or resolutions that I could make for those specific tickets. So, your customer support tickets can range anywhere from billing regarding questions to returns to different kinds of topics. It could be due to bugs that people are facing on your software or on your website due to a damaged product. So in this way, you need to be able to create categorizations for your different products. And then you also have the element of receiving, your support tickets. So you can get service request tickets, you can get incident tickets, you can get problem tickets, you can get change request tickets, and these are going to come at different times within your sales funnel. So obviously return tickets are going to come from people that have already made a purchase, so those are pre-existing customers. Then you have incident tickets or problem tickets or billing tickets, so these are people that might be in the process of purchasing. So you want to make sure you have multiple different categories of your customer support tickets. So if I was to take an example like this, we have Mambu self-service. This is just an example, but any kind of question I might have, I can easily find it in their self-service space without having to contact support. So a ticket deflator and a good knowledge base can really help you in improving your tickets for your customer service center. Now, after this, what we're going to do is we're going to be using Document 360, and I recommend the business version of Document 360 to begin building your knowledge base to reduce your ticket. So you can see over here in the business plan of Document 360, which starts at $249 per project per month, where you can also check the link in the description to get started. You can create 20 team accounts and 2 knowledge base versions where you have multiple different features such as knowledge base assistance, snippets, variables, smart bars, integrations, imports, recycle bins, as well as homepage theme builders, and so much more. Now, other than that, for ticket deflation, or if you want to focus on reducing your tickets, I'd recommend the enterprise version, which is definitely worth the money because for $499 per project, you get audit logging, IP restriction, enterprise SSO, security groups and roles, as well as ticket deflators, custom email domains, link analyzers, backup and restore, and other features as well. So I definitely recommend using the enterprise version, and with a self-service knowledge base, you can create a great FAQ page, great product documentation, and start building a setup that enables you to reduce the cost that it's going to have to set up an entire different CRM to deal with tickets. So now we're going to go on ahead, and I have already logged on to my Document 360 account over here, and I have the enterprise version, which I recommend you guys do subscribe to as well. And you can go into your documentation over here, and there are multiple different ways that you can get started with building your documentation. So what I actually recommend is that you can start building your customer documentation or product documentation for your customers via the questions that you get, what is frequently asked for you, and we're going to be building a sample product documentation that can enable us to reduce the amount of tickets. And this is going to be for a streaming service. So I have a streaming service called Aqua. This is just an example, but it's called Aqua and it's a streaming service, and I want to be able to build a product documentation for that to enable the reduction of ticketing. So there are a few basic things we're going to deal with. Now, this is just some sample data which I am going to remove from here, and you can just remove the sample data as you wish, or just click on new over here, click on add category, and we're going to create our first folder, which might be pricing and plans. So I'm going to start with account information because it's usually one of the most basic things, and I can go on ahead and start adding articles into this category. But before I get into writing the product documentation articles, I have some inspiration for you guys as well. So first off, the first way that you can reduce the tickets that you're getting is taking ideas from emails. So if you are getting emails already about certain things and you're like, hey, people are frequently asking you about how to change the plan that they are on your software, then you can simply go on ahead and take that idea and convert that into a product documentation article, which will enable future customers to finally get the answer that they need directly from your product documentation instead of having to browse and, contact you and then wait for your reply, which is going to take time, effort, and so much more money. Then you can also measure what people are searching for on your website. So if I go into Mambu and I find that people are searching for cancellation often. So what I can do is I can add a article in my product documentation about that specific item. So whatever people are Googling about your business or software or whatever you're building your product documentation for, you can build articles upon that. Then you can also do it from search bar queries as well as engine queries. So what people are Googling can also be of great importance, and you can formulate ideas from that. So let's say, as an example, people are Googling things, you're getting those keywords such as how to add an upsell or how to get the HD version on your streaming service or how to get multiple screens on your streaming service. So whatever people are Googling most often, you can add those as articles or product documentation articles as well. And you can also go on ahead and take the pre-existing tickets that you have, whatever tickets that you're getting, or search bot questions. So in any website, you have contact support, and you usually have a bot that enables you to answer questions. So, you can see this bot over here. So this is like a very simple bot which you can add to your website as well, and whatever questions you're getting in this bot or in your specific website and whatever tickets you're getting, you can create articles or knowledge-based articles, product documentation articles based upon that as well. So now these are just some of the basic ways that you can get started. Now I am going to start creating some of my product documentation. So I'm just going to continue on, and I added the basic category of account information. Then I can click on add, and I can click on add article, and this is going to be a new article, plans and pricing, and I'm just going to type in my article over here. And this is just some sample data that I'm using, so I'm just going to click on publish, and you can also enter your comment as well, but I'm just going to click on yes over here, and I'm just publishing this article. So this is like one article in a category. Now, once I have created one article, I can go on ahead, click on add new, click on add category if you want that, or you can go back into your specific category and you can create new, add article, and add another article. So I'm just going to add a couple of articles and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Now I have just added a couple of knowledge-based articles. I've added two categories, account information and playback issues and support. These are two basic categories for my streaming service. You can add anything that is related to your software. So based on the categories that I previously told you guys, you can enter those kinds of articles and fit them into the specific category that they fit in best in your knowledge base to make sure that the amount of tickets that you receive are reduced. So once you have done that, I can click on my homepage builder, and this will open up the homepage, how it's going to look like. So I'm just going to change this. So after that, I'm just adding this, basic section. Below that, I have a column of text. I'm going to remove this section because I really don't need it, but we have this body blocks, and I can just click on add, and I can click on knowledge-based categories. And I'm just going to add the categories over here into my knowledge base, and you can click on the icon to change the icon. So this is accounts and customer support. So we're just going to change the icons just so they're befitting, making sure everything looks fitting. And after that, below that, you have your different sections. You have a search bar, and you can click on this and click on header background to change the appearance to fit your brand, whatever kind of brand it might be. And this can really improve the tickets that you get, because a lot of the times the questions people have are going to be solved by this, so you won't have to spend as much time in terms of solving tickets and resolving the tickets that you are receiving. So after this, you can see this is like a basic little knowledge base or product documentation I have created. So I have this, people can see plans and pricing, playback and issues, troubleshooting issues, so on and so forth. Now, below that, you can see over here that we have our is this article helpful? If people say it is helpful, you can also see you have comments where people can enter their comments, and you can get notified about the change as well. And people can give you valuable reviews to further make sure that you are able to improve your knowledge base. Now, with a remarkable self-service knowledge base, you can give your customers what they need, answer their most common queries, and this eliminates the need for them to contact an agent, and it lowers the online ticket volume that you are going to get via your support system, which equals more money saved that can go back into your business expansion. So now, after you have created a comprehensive knowledge base with multiple different categories and articles, you're going to go back into Document 360, which is so amazing because then you can just go into your analytics feature over here. And once you are in your analytics feature, you can click on ticket deflector. So once you click on the ticket deflector over here, now you can see you have your ticket deflector. Now, what does this basically do is that you can see your frequently selected questions, the top 5 questions that people are often searching for, people are looking for, then the satisfaction. Now, the satisfaction is going to be based upon this feedback that you're getting on your knowledge base article, so whether it was a helpful article or not. Then you also have the search result rate, so what kind of search results people are looking for and how accurate are your search results as well. Then you also have most useful articles, so the articles that are most often selected. Then you have, this is like a basic dashboard, then you have your feedback section, you have your satisfaction, then you also have your search. So you'll be able to see everything that is going to help you improve the knowledge base articles to further enable you to maximize your profits by reducing the amount of tickets that you are receiving. So let's say the average support ticket cost you like $15.56 to solve, because you know, you're hiring someone as a customer support agent, you're going to have to manage your CRM as well. Then this is going to reduce the amount of money you have to spend via a comprehensive knowledge base, because people are not going to submit tickets when they have a valuable article at hand. And you can make sure this is optimized by their ticket deflator and use the data that you receive over here, what is considered a satisfactory article. Then you're going to see what articles are considered non-satisfactory, and you can improve upon those as well. So if your company is receiving 500 tickets a month that can be solved with a good knowledge base, that is 500 into 56, which is the cost of one ticket. So if I whip out my handy dandy calculator over here, so you can see that if I got 500 tickets and I am solving these via my knowledge base, if the knowledge base had not been built, it would cost me $15.56. Then I'm saving $7,780 a month simply by building a comprehensive knowledge base. And that is nothing in comparison to the money that you have to pay for this, because the enterprise version, which has all these premium features, is only around it's only $499. So it really is a way to reduce the cost of your business. Now, you can see over here that the pricing is very reasonable in terms of what kind of saving you have. have. And now you can see over here, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to integrate this ticket deflector into my knowledge base. So for that, I'm just going to go in my settings on the left side of my screen. So on the bottom left, we have our settings. Then you have these multiple different categories. You're going to expand the knowledge base site one. And then on the bottom, you have ticket deflector. Now in your ticket deflector, you're going to click on new ticket deflector. And now you have qualifying questions. So these questions are going to be based upon the pre-existing articles that you have created. So for example, if a customer has a billing question and they give a message to your support team and they have to wait around for an answer, and this can be a frustrating waiting game. They have to wait for the answer, then they apply that answer, and if the answer is still not fulfilling their request, then they have to wait more often, and that can be super annoying. So instead of that, we can use this ticket deflector or a automated bot that gives them backlinks to useful articles that are related to their questions, and that can help them into resolving their issue without having to deal with customer support or without having to deal with tickets. So you have a question. I have a pricing question. This is a valid ticket. This would give them a block step, which would be simple answer or answer from knowledge base. So you have two options. This is like our qualifying question. I have a pricing question, and how do I upgrade my aqua plan? And I have a pricing question. So we have this. These are like our first couple of questions. You can click on add question to add further questions. But after you have these kinds of questions set up, you're going to click on your block step. You're going to click on add steps over here. And in step one, you can choose two options. So you can either choose a simple answer where you can give a descriptive answer of their questions, a automated answer, or a answer from knowledge base. So I'm going to choose a answer from knowledge base, and I can search for the articles. So how do I change my streaming plan and plans and pricing? So I can add, the articles that are relevant to them. And the next step will be to continue on from over here. So after that, they have a contact form. So if their ticket cannot be resolved by the knowledge base articles that they were backlinked to, then they can give you a ticket or, submit a ticket based on the question that they have that can further, help them if their issue is still not resolved. Otherwise, most of the people, after reading the knowledge base articles or the product documentation, are not going to have as many questions. And you can require certain fields, and then you can click on notification and ticket. So what kind of notification you want personally, so you can answer your customers as soon as possible. And then you're just going to click on save over here. And now we have a simple ticket deflector. So instead of just having like a help center where people can continuously send you questions and you're continuously answering questions, you have a automated system already in place to make sure that the amount or the volume of tickets is reduced by quite a lot. So as an example, so I'm going to create another ticket deflector just so you guys can better understand how to build your own ticket deflector. So I can click on new ticket deflector, and let's say we have a question regarding, do you have discounts? So after that, you can enter a block step. So I can click on add step over here in the block step. And let's say for this, I don't want to write another knowledge base article. Maybe this is like a simple question that has a yes or no answer. So I can add that, or I can click on answer from knowledge base if I have a relevant article on that. And I'm just going to click on this, choose the article, the project version, and then the article that is relevant. So plans and pricing. I'm going to link anyone that asks for discounts back to plans and pricing, like so. And after that, I have my final step, which is a contact form and a notification and a ticket. That is going to actually help me to know that I have a new ticket. And now I can click on save over here. And I'm just going to click on save over here. And then after that, let's say I have another question or, another ticket. So I'm going to build another ticket over here. Going back, I'm going to click on new ticket deflector. And this could be a question regarding configuration, or it could be internet issues or whatever it might be. So can I watch from another country? Then I have my qualifying question. After that, I can click on my block step, click on add step, answer from knowledge base. And then I'm going to search for my article. Can I watch if I travel abroad? So I'm going to link this knowledge base article whenever someone asks me a question, like so. And now I can click on save, just like that. So after that, after your ticket deflector has been set up. Not only that, but you can actually get valuable reviews on your ticket deflector as well. So depending on what kind of questions you are getting, you can also include a basic review of the questions. So you can make sure that the qualifying questions are accurate to what people are looking to get answered. So if I have this, you can click on preview and knowledge base. Do I have discounts your sales? Do you have discounts? Like so. We can skip the search and then we can get, a form submission. And if you want to search, you can search about that as well. But I'm just going to go back into my knowledge base. So you can see the person can search for pricing, and after that they can click on this solved my issue or closed if it solved their issue or not. So I'm just back in my ticket deflector and I can click on my steps, and I'm just adding another step in the second step of my block steps, which is did this help you? And you can see over here, this is like a simple way that people can just, make sure that you're getting reviews. So this is like what my current ticket deflector is looking like. This solved my issue, no, didn't help. And if you click on no, this didn't help, then it goes back to the form submission or a contact form where people can save, their time and they can just ask the question directly to you. So in this way, you have a very amazing knowledge-based system or product documentation system that enables you to save quite a lot of money. So you can save upwards of thousands of dollars by building a comprehensive knowledge base for your product, and you also can deflate any kind of potential tickets that you're getting using the ticket deflection system, where people get answers or direct links to articles according to which that they are searching for. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and check the link in the description down below to get started with Document 360, and make sure to watch our other video on product documentation as well, and I will catch you guys in the next video.